iMMa means now in Japanese, and I put an extra M in for symmetry.
You live your life through a glossy magazine, living people's lives and stealing all their dreams.
I write about things that have affected me or people around me. I try and write about things that are very honest and very open, and people can take something from my music and from my lyrics. At the moment, I write with Jonas, who is the guitarist from my band. He comes up with a riff, and I'll come up with some melody line, hook lines, and then I write all the lyrics. We jam around together and just see where the song takes us. I'm fed up with seeing bands at gigs that just look like they're just in a rehearsal. You know, people come and pay to see you, so you want to make it a really big show for them, no matter how big or small the venue is.
Hand over mouth, lips so tight. I was your puppet on a string. You were controlling all my lips. I was your puppet on a string. You were controlling all my lips. I was your puppet on a string. Now I know where to begin.
I'm a very physical person, very animated in real life, so I want to make that even bigger on stage, and I think it's a nice thing for people to see. All 4 people on stage are real musicians that really express themselves musically, not just in performance. Visually, I try to be huge on stage. I think it's a really important thing to express yourself on a physical level, not just musically. The live sound does sound different from the record, purely because I'll be throwing my body around left, right and centre, up and down, and just basically going a bit mental. Also the guitarists, there's only one guitarist on stage, where on the record there's about 2 or 3, maybe even 4. A 100% complete expression and letting go of myself, my body, my voice. Anyone could be watching you, anyone could be judging you, but at that moment, right in that moment, at that now, you just don't care, because you're so involved with everything that you're doing, everything that you're singing. You know, it's complete immersion in, I suppose, in yourself. It's a constant kind of flirting with the audience, and it's a almost toying with people's emotions and my emotions all the time. What I would like people to take from the show or see from the show is the different levels of emotions. I think there's a lot of power in it. I think there's a lot of vulnerability in it. I think because I write about certain things, it kind of really tears into my soul, and I hope that people can take something from that. See a lot of girls on the front line now at gigs. It's really encouraging, and it's nice because I'm obviously kind of giving something to the female audience rather than just a male audience. So it's encouraging to see the limbs flying about. People do, we've changed, and we've changed our sound. So we're no longer playing with a 7-string guitar, we're playing with a 6-string. So it's definitely more on the rockier side than it was the metal side. It's definitely more accessible to people now, and we've got a bigger reaction with the music that we're doing right now. My favourite songs change all the time. It kind of depends on my mood. At the moment it's Puppet on a String. It's very melodic, but in the choruses it's so emotional and raw, and then at the end of it, it's just completely wild. So it's really, you kind of go through a little journey, and I think that's what I like about that song. Chasing Heroes, I wrote that about how people spend their lives in these silly magazines. They just put their heads down and make whatever celebrity's on that page, you know, a real big thing within their life.
Mirror your life by the set of your TV, forgetting who you are, pretend that it's all real, hiding in your perfect world, pretend to be this perfect girl. Why do you want to live in that world? Falling around, coming undone.
My logo is an origami crane, which is a sign for peace. And we kind of wanted to use the origami cranes within the video. So my amazing street team just made loads of cranes, and we had 2 assistants helping as well. I think we got a whole team of Londoners making origami cranes for weeks.
Chasing heroes all the time, chasing heroes, 'cause it makes you feel alive. Chasing heroes all the time, chasing heroes, 'cause it makes you feel alive. Chasing heroes all the time, chasing heroes, 'cause it makes you feel alive. Chasing heroes all the time, chasing heroes, 'cause it makes you feel alive.
I'm a real believer in just sticking to the music that you want to do, and eventually it's going to work for you to stick to your guns. Rock is the one thing that just keeps screaming back at me all the time. There's something in me that just makes me express myself completely 100%, and it's you know, I feel like a rock chick through and through. Cliché, but true.